Hi, my name is Darren Root, and I'm the Executive Editor of the CPA Technology Advisor, and welcome to Tech Tips. Starting this month, we're going to have a monthly tech tip for about 5 minutes for me to kind of show you new things that are happening with vendors in the technology world as it relates to the accounting profession. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about SmartVault. SmartVault's been around for a couple of years, and many of you may know SmartVault as helping take QuickBooks paperless. But recently, as of just the end of February, they launched their new V3, so their new version 3 of SmartVault, and it's really extended SmartVault greatly beyond just being QuickBooks in a paperless environment. So as you guys can tell from my screen here, you know, I'm inside of a QuickBooks, but you can see on the right over here, you know, where I have the attach feature, the folder feature, and then the notes feature, and this is the traditional SmartVault add-in that we've come to get to know. And really, just for those of you who don't understand how SmartVault works, what's really happening here is when I go to enter a bill, for instance, instead of entering that bill and then taking that document, let's say it was the vendor bill, and let's just say from AT&T, instead of taking that bill and filing it in a file cabinet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click attach here, and that bill is going to get attached permanently to the bill in SmartVault. Let's just see real quick if I have a bill that's already attached. Well, I do. Okay, so I go to my first bill. We use this internally for our firm. I'm going to click on the document. As you can tell, it showed that there was a document attached to that. And as you can see, it launches the document, and I'm going to open it in PDF, and there's the bill that we received for our donation to the Children's Miracle Network. Okay? The nice thing about that is I can take that vendor bill and I can just shred that at that point in time. So SmartVault does a great job of taking QuickBooks and making it paperless, which I really like. Now, what version 3 has done that's really changed things here is version 3 not only allows us to do our traditional take QuickBooks paperless sort of thing, but I have a folder already opened here. And what happens, as you can see here, I have sort of my computer view, you can see there's the drive that I can create. And if I highlight that, it sort of says docs.smartvault.com. And what's happening here is when if I go down to my menu down here and I look at the SmartVault icon, and I'm going to right click real quick, I can, right now it says disconnect drive, but if I didn't already have a drive connected, I could connect a network drive. And so that when I'm on my local PC, SmartVault just looks like another drive on my computer. And that's what you're really looking at over here, is you're just seeing the effect of me connecting to that network drive. So once I've connected to that network drive, I can create a set of folders out here that have whatever names I want to have. And so in this particular case, I have one that's called Root and Associates, and I'm going to drill down on that folder and open it up. While that's working on that, what I'm really trying to accomplish here is I'm going to have this virtual drive. As you can see, I've opened that up, and now I have 2 clients in there. And I could open this on down. I opened Root and Associates that time. But really what I want to do, I could create a series of folders in here. And an example of this would be, maybe I create a folder that's called tax returns. Maybe I create a folder that's called financial statements. Maybe I create a folder that's called QuickBooks documents. And what happens, let's say that I create a tax return for a client and I have that in PDF. I could just drag that tax return and I could just drop it into a folder for that particular client. I'm actually going to back this up. I could drop it into a folder for that particular client. And let's say I had a folder called tax return. I could just drop it in there. And what's really happening is that document's getting stored at SmartVault. If you just think about this, you could create a login on your homepage on your website that when the client logs in to SmartVault, really they won't even see that they've left your website. They will be able to see that tax return or financial statement or payroll journal or whatever you put in there for them. So SmartVault has now made itself such that it can be a vault for every one of your clients for all their documents. And you as a practitioner can look like a hero because your clients can go to your website, log in. You can create a login for them so they only see their documents, and all those documents are sitting there. So this is a very inexpensive way to develop portals for your clients and make it very seamless so that your staff just has to drag and drop documents onto this virtual drive that your clients can then see. So I suggest that you take a moment, go to SmartVault.com, take a look at that product, because I think this is a product that the accounting profession has been needing and waiting for. So thank you for spending a few minutes with me for our first tech tip. Thanks.